Hello everyone, welcome again in this new tutorial video. So guys, I have this other technique now where I'm going to start pressing pause and writing for me, because this you can see writing with the mouse, it's kind of difficult. So okay, guys, we're going to be focusing this question. They say y is equal, they say find the derivative of y, differential of y dy over dx of y, which is equal to arc tan x plus 1 over 2. Like I say guys, arc tan x of this thing, we can rewrite it like tan minus 1 of this thing. So guys, if we check in this case, we have a function of tan, which it's 10. We want the derivative for the differential of 10 10 minus 1. So we go to our formula sheet, and then like we can see, the formula say that the formula say that y of 1 over a tan minus 1 of fx divided by a is dy over ddx of f prime x over x squared, fx squared plus a squared. So you can see this is our this is the formula, and then as this is our function, you can see here we have tan, we have tan, which is this one, tan minus 1, which is this one, we have fx, which is this one. But our question now, if you get the formula, we have 1 over a. If you check here, guys, if you check tan, that tan minus 1, x plus 1 over 2. If you check this one, because we can see the bracket is everywhere. In this case, in this function, because in this case, this y, x plus 1 over 2, this is our fx. We don't have a, like a. You can't say a, it's 2. We can't say 2 is equal, so we can't say 2 is equal to a, because you can see everything is inside the bracket. So in this case, a, because we don't have, because in this case all of these things, because everything here is inside the bracket, all of these things is f prime. So because we can't see a, k in our case is like 1, because anything, let's say 2 divided by 1, we're going to have 2. 3 divided by 1, we're going to have 3. So anything divided by 1, we're going to have that thing. So that you can see we have only f prime. So because we don't have anything down we don't have all of this is a function, which means we have 1 down. A is equal to 1, because a is equal to 1, because everything divided by 1 is that thing. So like you can see now, our a, which is equal to 1, so which means here 1 over a, 1 over 1, which is a which is 1. So it's something like, it's something has 1 times tan minus 1 is the same thing. Fx over 1 is giving us fx. So these functions are same thing, and this one. So now what will happen? We must find f prime of x. So fx, if we say fx is equal to what? Fx is equal to x plus 1 over 2. So what will be f prime? So f prime, if we check well, we have f prime here. Fx, we must find the derivative of fx. So if you check here, this fx is a fraction. We have a fraction bar, so which means is a fraction derivative, so which is u over v. So which is equal to what? U prime, going to have what? U prime times v minus v prime times u over v square. So in this case, our u is going to be what? Because here our u is x plus 1, and our u prime is going to be 1. And our v is going to be what? 2, and our v prime which is going to be 0, because this is u on top, v down, u v. So we find this one is the derivative. So now we can see we're going to have what I said, u prime. I say what u prime is going to be u prime, which is 1 times what, times v, which is 2, minus v prime, which is 0, which is times v, which is x plus 1, over what, over 2 squared, because v is equal to 2 squared, which is giving us 4. 2 squared is gonna be 4. So you can check here, we're going to have 0, because 0 times everything is equal to 0. Here we're going to have 4, and then yeah. So now we can see our f prime is equal to 2 over 4, which is the same thing like 1 over 2. This is our f prime. Now we can apply, we can give, now we got our f prime, we know that a is equal to 1 fx, which is this one. So now we can write our derivative, the answer. So it's going to have dy over dx, which is equal to our f prime, which is 1 over 2 over everything, which is x plus 1 over 2 everything squared plus 1 square, which is something and 1. So now, like here, our answer actually we're done, but the thing is the answer is ugly, so you need to make it, you need to simplify a few things here to make the answer to look nice, because by stopping here they won't give you full marks. They can give you 3 out of 5 or 3 out of 6, so which means you must transform this thing to simplify everything. So you can see we have a square here, so we can do this 1 over 2. We have a square here, so square of square, let's say if you have AB, everything squared, is the same thing like me saying a square and b square. So now here we can say x plus 1 everything square, plus 1, x plus 1 everything square, minus 1 square, this one divided by 2 square, which is going to be 4. 2 square, let me write 2 square. Hey, that square, that 2 square. Let's say 2 square, guys. So now we can see we can transform. We're not done yet. We can transform this one again by saying what? We can say it's equal to what? 1 over 2. 1 over 2, we can say x plus 1. So if we have a bracket, this one we can write it twice. We can write x plus 1 times x plus 1. And we break the bracket, which is going to have x squared plus 2x plus 1. So I know, guys, you haven't forgot your things, your knowledge about fraction, about how to simplify or how to break the how to cancel bracket. So we're going to have x squared here plus 2x plus 1 plus 1. We're going to have plus, this one's a plus, sorry. So we're going to have plus 1 again. This one, let me fix this thing properly. Going to have plus 1 like this. You can see this one is not on top of the bar. We're going to have 4 over 4. So guys, you can see we're not done yet again. we can send the 4 this side so that we can make one fraction bar only. So if you come back down here, we can say here, we can say 1 over 2 is divide by x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 4, and make everything over 4. So because we have a fraction over a fraction, we can change it by saying 1 over 2 times 4 over, because the one down there must change. The denominator will be the numerator, the numerator will be the denominator. So we're going to have x squared plus 2x plus 5. So now you can see we're not done yet. We have 2 here, we have 4 here. It's a multiplication. We can cancel that 2 with this one, with the 4. So we can have here, we can see it now, our dy over dx is equal to 2 over x squared plus 2x plus 5. Sorry, plus 5. So guys, in general, this is what we was supposed to do for this question. I hope you guys, if you have question, you can ask me question. For those who can contact me, maybe you're struggling, you want to see me, or you need extra class, more attention, it's fine. You can contact me with my number. I'm the group admin. So yeah, so I can assist you better. But if you think like it's fine, you can manage inside the group, it's fine also. And sharp, I'm coming again in another video. Sharp.